Hey everybody, it's Margo here, and today's video is going to be a bit of a different one. Now, in light of all of the things that have been kind of happening over the past month, a lot has kind of changed on Earth, and a lot of people are not traveling, and rightfully so. Now is really not a good time to be doing that, and I recognize that, but I also recognize that my channel is built on travel, and I want to give you guys the best information on where to go and when to go and what to do and what to see. But in this current moment, that doesn't really apply to anyone, and I don't really see people safely traveling within, the next 6 months. So to switch things up, I started thinking about ways that I could still kind of keep my channel travel related without actually giving you guys kind of the more nitty gritty, intense details about visiting specific places. So this is kind of my way to stay on brand with what I want to do on my channel, but do it in a more kind of interesting way. And yeah. Basically, what I want to do today is go through some of the really cool places that exist on Earth that most people don't know about or most people have never heard about, so that we can kind of dream for the future and kind of get excited about places that we haven't heard about but would like to visit, in the years to come. Maybe not in the next 6 months, but eventually. So let's just hop right into it. I've basically looked at a bunch of websites online that kind of list out weird places on Earth, and I've compiled the ones that I find to be the most interesting and the things that I think you guys will enjoy the most. So you're gonna see me reading off of my phone a lot to kind of give you some details of these places, because I myself have never heard about them since, yesterday. Last night was the first time I've kind of looked into any of these places. So if this interests you at all, please keep watching. Make sure you like my video, make sure you subscribe, and stay tuned. So the first place that really stuck out to me in all of the lists that I was looking at is a place called Lake Hillier, which is located in Western Australia. I have never seen anything like this before. Basically, it is a pink lake. So I'll read you what is this? Wikipedia. Yeah, I'll read you what Wikipedia had to say about Lake Hillier. So, Lake Hillier is a saline lake on the edge of Middle Island, the largest of the islands and islets that make up the Recherche Archipelago in the Goldsfield Esperance region. I feel like I'm reading all of this in French, and it's not French, it's Australian. Off the south coast of Western Australia, it is particularly notable for its pink color. Now, that doesn't give us any real information on why this lake is pink, so let me see what notes I've written down here. The lake keeps its deep pink color year-round, which some scientists say is down to high salinity, combined with the presence of salt-loving algae species known as Dinellia salina and pink bacteria known as halobacteria. So, based on what they've said about this lake, it doesn't sound very appetizing to swim in, but man, does it look cool. So, I've never heard of this place. You guys let me know down below if you have heard of it or if you have actually seen it, because I think this would be a super cool place to visit, and it is definitely now on my bucket list. It looks so pretty. My gosh, yeah. Okay, the next place that we'll move on to now is called Salar de Uyuni, and it is a white salt bed located in Bolivia, I believe. Let's read on to see what this place is all about. So, in one of the websites I saw, it said, one of the top weirdest places across the world is located in Potosi and Oruro. This is the world's largest salt pan and one of the strangest places in the world. And when a thin film of water gathers on the surface, it is also the world's largest natural mirror. Oh my god, that is super cool. The best sight of this space can be observed from the central Incahuasi Island. Salar de Uyuni is the remains of a prehistoric lake that dried off and left behind void space of bright white salt, rock formations, and cacti islands. This place harbors large flocks of beautiful pink flamingos that can be seen gazing in the water. The best time to visit this place is in the months of July and October. Okay, there was a lot of information there. Not all of it was interesting, but I think we can all agree that this place looks super cool. And if you want some cool photos, this is probably one of the most epic places that you can get awesome photos at. So yeah, definitely have to check this out. Definitely have to go to Bolivia now that I've seen this. And let me know what you think about this place. Ooh, what is this one? Oh, yeah. The next place that we're gonna go over is called the Marble Caves, and this is located in Chile. Let's read to see what this is all about, because this place looks super friggin' cool. So what I found on this one website says, caves don't always have to be dark and dingy. Case in point, the Marble Caves bordering General Carrera Lake, a remote glacial lake on the Chile-Argentina border. The swirling marble walls formed by 6,000 years of crashing waves eroding the stone are as vibrant and lovely as the surrounding azure waters. I feel like it is so rare to see such cool erosion next to such bright water. And I don't know how that sentence made any sense. I hope you guys kind of are catching my drift. These two things don't typically go together. I think that's why this place seems so cool. And I think I remember reading that this is a pretty hard place for people to visit. I think you need a special permit or something. So sorry everyone, if you want to see this place, you're probably gonna have to pay the big bucks to see it, but it looks super cool. Okay, the next place that I want to talk about is actually a place that I have known about for a while and I've been super intrigued by it. And that is, well, more specifically, a place in Antarctica. Antarctica as a whole recently has been very interesting to me. I would love to visit Antarctica if I had enough money to do so, but as of now, I don't really have, 10 grand sitting in my account that I can allocate to a 10-day cruise to Antarctica. But what we're going to talk about today relating to Antarctica is an island within Antarctica called Deception Island. What I found about this island is that it's a remote tourist destination in Antarctica's freezing South Shetland Islands, famous for its deserted whaling and research station. The whaling station was abandoned many times between 1931 and 1969 due to volcanic eruptions, leaving behind the beached boats and rusting boilers you see today. You'll have to take an Arctic cruise, as I mentioned earlier, to see the eerily beautiful sight for yourself. If you're lucky, you might even spot some chinstrap penguins and get to soak in a natural hot tub. So yeah, super cool place to visit. It sucks that it costs minimum 10 grand to get there, but I think there's something super cool about being able to say that you visited, the seventh continent on Earth where nobody lives. That would be super awesome, and this is definitely another place that is on my bucket list. Someday, hopefully I can afford to do this, and I think it'd be super cool. This next place is an interesting one, and it is known as the door to hell on Earth, which is terrifying, but it's not actually as terrifying as it seems. So this place is located in Turkmenistan. I don't want to butcher any of the information about this place, so again, I'm gonna read right off my computer. It's a really weird place, but basically, this giant burning crater is 60 meters in diameter and 20 meters in depth. The locals call this place, as we mentioned earlier, the door to hell. Once, geologists accidentally discovered a cave with huge reserves of natural gas. In order to avoid harmful effects on people and livestock, the gas was burned. The fire was supposed to go out after a few days, but it's been burning for 45 years. 45 years! How does a fire burn for 45 years? I think that's why they call it the door to hell. All right, well, basically, this unique and fascinating phenomenon attracts tourists from all over the world, and rightfully so, because this is a weird, weird place on Earth, let me tell you. I am not certain if I want to visit this place. It seems a bit weird, it seems a bit intimidating, and I feel like I would be the person that would fall into the hole. I don't want to, but I just have a feeling that I would be that person, so it's probably best if I keep my distance. But yeah, super cool looking place. If you knew that this existed, please let me know down below. Yeah, it's crazy. Okay, the last place that I want to talk about for today, because I feel like this video is getting a bit lengthy, is a place called Mariette Islands in Mexico. So let me search up a picture of this because I want to make sure that this is the right place that I'm thinking about. Mariette Islands. Oh yes, this is a cool place. So this is basically what looks to be a beach in a hole. I don't really know how else to describe it. It's not genuinely a beach in a hole, but from an overhead view with a drone shot, it sure looks to be a beach in a hole. But let's read about it. I don't have tons of info on this, but basically, the first thing that it says is you have to get a permit in order to explore this incredible location in Mexico, which isn't shocking at all. That's probably why it's not super popular and not talked about that often. It says everything from dolphins, humpback whales, manta rays, and sea turtles call this gorgeous patch of land home. So that would be super cool to see. Also, it would just be really cool to be in a beach in a hole. So it looks like there's tons to see here. There's lots of wildlife. It looks gorgeous. And to be honest, I think it would just be really cool to be able to say that you went to a beach that was in a hole. I don't know. Maybe one day. Let's wrap this up for today. If you guys like this video, I could definitely do another one on more crazy places that are on Earth. Yeah, let me know which place you would like to check out the most, or which place you absolutely think is bizarre and you never want to visit, down below in the comment section. I would love to hear your opinion, your thoughts, your views on these places, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Everybody stay safe, stay in your homes, I don't know. Stop spreading this stuff, okay? Let's be responsible and let's do the prudent thing and stay inside for now and dream about traveling in the future. I hope you enjoyed this video and we will see you next time. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe down below, please. And thank you. And we will see you next time. Bye.